What's going on, guys? My name is Wade with TechDaily. So at Galaxy Unpacked today, in addition to announcing the brand new Fold and Flips, Samsung also revealed the new Galaxy Watch 8 series. There's a regular Galaxy Watch 8, the Watch 8 Classic, and then technically a new 2025 Galaxy Watch Ultra as well, though there's not a ton that's new with that one. It's the same design and form factor. It just gets a new titanium blue color, longer battery life, a bump in performance, and 64 gigabytes of storage. A fine refresh, but not really the star of the show. The new Watch 8 and Watch 8 Classic, however, are all new inside and out. And if you're a fitness freak, want some interesting new health metrics, or are enticed by the new design and bands, then you have a lot to be excited about. The main story with both the Watch 8 and Watch 8 Classic is their improvements to continuous health monitoring. There's better sleep tracking, new vascular load and antioxidants index measurements, and a more tailored approach to fitness coaching. All these new features, and a few other things, are paired with thinner and lighter watches that actually also share some design similarities with the Ultra now, and are further engulfed in the Galaxy AI ecosystem, with native Gemini support and natural language support for questions, tasks, and actions.
Before we get into all that, if you're looking for a great Prime Day deal, or you just want a cleaner home, 3i's G10 Plus Robot Vacuum and Mop is your answer to both. Rather than a big bulky base station, the G10 Plus incorporates a brand new internal debris compression bin. It collects and compresses all the dust and dirt within the vacuum, neutralizing it with a UV light, and it can keep your home clean for up to 60 days hands-free, with no vacuum bags to replace and no big charging bases taking up space. It's also got an Ultra Reach extendable rotating side brush. When it approaches a corner or a wall, the side brush extends outward for 100% edge-to-edge coverage. And with up to 18,000 pascals of suction power, it'll suck up everything it finds. But it won't suck up any of those things you have laying around your house. With super smart mapping abilities and obstacle avoidance, it can identify and avoid more than 100 different household objects, and it can even seek out specific messes like crumbs. And did I mention it's also a mop? So tiles and hardwood floors won't get missed either. 3i is running a great Prime Day deal on this and all their other vacuums, so click the link in the video description below to take advantage of that deal. And thanks so much to 3i for sponsoring this video.
So let's get the basics out of the way first. The regular Galaxy Watch 8 comes in two sizes and two finishes, 40 and 44 millimeters, and either graphite or silver. Pricing starts at $349 for the Bluetooth version and $399 for the LTE model. The Watch 8 Classic is a bit bigger with one size, 46 millimeters, and two finishes, black or white. It's $499 for the Bluetooth model and $549 for the LTE spec. And all these new Galaxy watches can be fashioned with countless new watch bands that also incorporate an improved strap angle and dynamic lug system. The bands are much easier to swap in and out. The new watches are thinner and lighter, but they feature the Galaxy Watch Ultra's cushion design. That's what Samsung calls it anyway. It's a round display with a little thicker and square watch frame. They're definitely comfortable to wear. I think they still look pretty good. And while a redesign is always nice, it keeps things fresh, I think these watches still look familiar enough. Just a bit more refined and consistent, obviously, across the lineup. I feel like a lot of people feared they might look too similar to the Ultra, but I don't really feel like that's the case. The fan favorite rotating bezel has returned to the Watch 8 Classic, which for me is a must-have feature. The tiny touchscreen on a small smartwatch is tough to use sometimes. First world problem, I know, but so many people were upset about the loss of this rotating bezel, and I think Samsung heard you. As far as the rest of the physical features and internal specs, there's brighter 3000 nit displays on both. They both also have bigger sized batteries inside, Samsung's most powerful 3nm processor, their words, the quick button on the side from the Ultra as well. Like I said, a lot that's new and improved inside and out, but the bulk of what Samsung talked about with these watches was all their improvements to health tracking. Samsung is incorporating new tools, new measurements, and lots of AI to get faster, more accurate readings on, well, everything. And they've added a couple new health measurements that offer additional insight into the healthy or unhealthy aspects of your life. There's better sleep tracking with comprehensive data available in just a few days. You can access a sleep coach tool, which will suggest bedtimes based on your actual lifestyles and habits, and of course suggest changes to help improve that. For the more active amongst us, there's a new running coach feature that will literally prep you to run a marathon. giving you run form analysis, motivation, guidance, and feedback. You can further track your heart health while you sleep with a vascular load measurement and get suggestions on how to maintain a less stressful, more positive lifestyle that will also improve your restfulness. And one feature Samsung had us all try was their new antioxidants index. With just your finger placed on the sensors around back, you'll get insight into the antioxidants in your skin, which reveal, for example, whether or not you've been eating enough vegetables. I obviously do not. And of course, the new Galaxy Watches are all in on AI, in more ways than one. Not only is Galaxy AI incorporated within a lot of these new health and wellness metrics, but these are the first smartwatches with Gemini built in natively, which also supports more conversation-like asks. For example, you can ask it multi-step questions with a task on the end, like start a 5-mile run and start my workout playlist, or set a run timer for the amount of exercise required to burn off a slice of pizza. You can even send messages to friends and family with specific context, like send an apologetic note to Bob that I'm running late. The watch utilizes Gemini, Google Search, Galaxy AI apps, Samsung Health, and some third-party apps all together in order to fulfill the multi-step requests. Also, on the software side, you'll see even more new One UI features directly on the watch, like the Now bar and Morning Brief. There's featured apps and multi-info tiles. Between the new Gemini features and additional UI elements, Samsung expects people to utilize their Galaxy Watches even more and pull out their smartphones a lot less. The new Galaxy Watch 8, Galaxy Watch 8 Classic, the refreshed Galaxy Watch Ultra, and all the new watch bands, including hybrid, athleisure fabric, and sports bands, will be available for pre-order today and go on sale on July 25th. If you want to snag a pre-order deal or learn a little more about the watches, or the new flips and folds Samsung also announced today, I have separate videos on those on the channel already. I'll leave a couple links down below in the video description to those too. But what do you guys think about the new Galaxy Watch 8 series? Are you ready to make some improvements to your health and wellness with these, or are you going to join me in being a lazy bum? Let me know in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, of course. But hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. Be sure to follow TechDaily on Twitter and subscribe to the TechDaily YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys later.